How are you?
Good.
Okay, so I just want to understand how many. Ramesh, hi. See a lot of familiar faces, but if the first timers could raise your hand so I could get an idea of how many are there. Okay, Thakur, you're not raising your hand. Alright? Hi. For the newcomers, I would like to give a brief introduction of what Scrum Bangalore is. So back in 2010, when Agile and Scrum was still a new baby in the market, there was a meeting. Our managing director of Providence, Rahul Saw, was in a meeting with Jeff Sutherland and other folks, Ken Schreiber, who initially started with Scrum. And all of a sudden there was this talk. I see a lot of talks about Scrum in India, but I don't really get the feel of whether it's getting really implemented or not. But at the same time, the number of Google searches that came for the word Scrum was also from Bangalore, worldwide. So we thought, okay, maybe people want to know about Scrum, people want to implement Scrum. They have limited knowledge or even good knowledge, but it was not really being spread to anybody. So we thought, okay, we can start a community initiative, get people in as a meetup, and then spread knowledge that way to bridge the gap between people that know Scrum, people that want to implement Scrum. So that's the story behind it. And we kicked off in May 2010 with very few Agilists, as we call it, if you are a member of our Scrum Bangalore group. And now we have over 1,300 Agilists. So thanks to all of you who are here for your continued support, and for your new joinees, we expect your continued support. One thing I would want to make a request to all of you is, if all of us here go to our friends and tell about this community, and if we can get a couple of more members, that would be good, because we would be reaching our goal of spreading the knowledge and bridging the gap. And just a couple of pictures from our previous events. So we used to bring in international speakers here, but we don't really see the need for it, because we have a local community now, and we have the knowledge in India, so there's no need for it. That is our meetup site, which is our primary event hosting website. So we take account of our members from here, and this is where we will be posting our events, but we also are in a lot of social networking sites as well. There are those. So at Scrum Bangalore is our ID, and if you want to trend, well, you have to trend, which is this. Last time we ran a Twitter contest, so this time we're not going to do it because of some reasons that I will explain in the retrospective, but you are free to tweet anything you want about Scrum Bangalore, and that is the hashtag. And to do that, we also got you on a Wi-Fi. The name of the Wi-Fi, or the SSID, is, okay, wrong slide. Scrum Bangalore. And the password for that Wi-Fi is same as our Twitter hashtag, okay? It's also there. We just have one poster this time, but we'll get more next time. And we're also on YouTube, so that means the event here as I'm talking is also being live streamed. So tell your friends, if they couldn't make it today, they can watch it live. Plus the recordings would also be uploaded to our YouTube in a couple of weeks. Alright, so you can record still if you want to, if you have a need to watch these videos in a 2-week span. And we're also on SlideShare, so all these slides would be shared at our SlideShare account as well. Okay, we covered that. If you want the live stream link, it would be in our Twitter account. Okay, so go to twitter.com scrum_BLR, you get there. And general meeting etiquette, keep the noise down. That means keep your phones in silent mode, but if you have an emergency call to take, you are free to do it. But do not use that door, because the session's going on and speakers might feel a bit disturbed or distracted. So use the door that you see on your left, alright? And restrooms are there as well. Coffee cups we would serve at lunch, but if you want anything, snacks are also behind you. Okay, so one of our retrospective points for our 9th meetup was to give enough time to speakers. So this time we managed to get speaking slots for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 40 minutes as well. So for the speakers, the time allotted for them includes 5-minute Q&A. But if you have a lot of questions, then we can write them in sticky notes that I will distribute in a while. We could take it at the open house session, or aka the parking lot. Clear, everybody? Okay. And the agenda, you have the flyers with you, right? There's a typo, which is coffee break and networking, so we just found it last night. excuse us for that. So Taming the Dragon ends at 11:55. So till 12:10 we have the break, and then another session by Nagesh, and then we're going to break for lunch. Okay? Alright, so can we proceed with our first speaker?